Hello and welcome to yet another Transformers Rise of the Beast video. Today I am going to sadly break some news to you, which is just gonna piss off people more because we finally have a proper confirmation as to whether or not Rhinox said the line, "We'll clear the way." Yes, I know, obviously. Cheetor and Rhinox, two criminally underused characters, didn't really get to say much. Cheetor barely said anything. I mean, he just finished a couple people's sentences, said, he just spoke the obvious. And Rhinox just said, "We'll clear the way." But, he didn't even say that. So obviously, Primal and Rhinox are in the same shot, right? And the camera is mainly focusing on Primal, but Rhinox looks at the camera when the line "will clear the way" comes up. But Alfonso from Twitter, from the Alfonso Nation, did in fact, tweet out that David Sobolev said there is a strong chance Primal said it because although the Hammer character, for sure, Rhinox, I hope David Sobolev did not just say the Hammer character, was the focus of the shot. The one that ran out of the frame first was Primal. So I changed my mind. That was Primal, not Rhinox. I don't know what's wrong with this man. I know that David Sobolev has voiced quite a lot of Transformers over the years. I mean, all the way back. He probably... Did he voice anything in G1? But I know he voiced Depth Charge from Beast Wars. He voiced Shockwave from Transformers Prime. He voiced Blitzwing from Bumblebee. He voiced Battletrap and Rhinox on this movie. And there's a couple that I currently cannot think of. But basically, the man is no stranger to Transformers. So I don't really understand why he can't just answer the question. It's a simple yes or no. Did you, the voice actor, did you record it or not record it? It's a very simple question, but so he says it's Primal, so I'm just gonna go with it. But a bit of information that I was not expecting was that he said that all of Rhinox's lines were cut, and that they will probably be used in the future, indicating that, thank the Lord, despite Rise of the Beast making the lowest of all the Transformers movies, Rhinox will, fingers crossed, appear in a sequel, which could only mean it'll either be a Beast Wars movie, please, or another team-up movie with the Autobots and the Maximals. Even though I love the Autobots and the Maximals, Rise of the Beast was just way too cluttered, and there were too many characters because apart from Scourge, none of the Terracons made an impact. Nightbird, no one cared about. Battletrap just got like one moment. And that was his death scene. But even for the Autobots, Wheeljack, no one cared about. RC, criminally underutilized. Bumblebee was just there in the beginning and at the end. Mirage and Prime were the only Autobots to actually stand out. And as for the Maximals, of course, you have Primal and Air Racer. Cheetor and Rhinox did nothing. But yeah, that is, unfortunately, the answer to the question as to whether it was Primal or Rhinox who said "we'll clear the way," and it was in fact Primal, which now gives Rhinox the title of the Transformer who said absolutely nothing in Rise of the Beasts. He had just round of applause for Rhinox, please. How did you cut all of his lines? Like, if he was only going to speak once, then I feel like they could have kept the moment when they were all like, "for Earth, for Cybertron," and Rhinox goes, "for home." I'm pretty sure Rhinox was supposed to say that. They could have kept that if they knew he was only going to speak once. But nope, he didn't speak at all. Fuck's sake. So yeah, this usually wouldn't really be that much news as to whether or not it was this character or this character who said a certain line. But given that Rhinox, we thought that this was his only line in the movie, I thought it was a pretty cool debate, and sadly it has reached its conclusion. Also, just a little side note, I know a lot of people were pretty confused with the "on guard, it's about to go down on guard," in the movie, because that's not the version of On My Soul that we have. I did ask Jungnik because I know that Alfonso did start the whole thing of like releasing the movie version of On My Soul, and Jungnik did see it. But just a couple months passed, and I just decided to double check. I was like, "Are we gonna get a movie version of On My Soul?" And Janik was like, "Yep, we're still cooking." So fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I have dragged out this video in long enough. But please tell me, what did you think of Rhinox not saying a single bloody thing in this movie and having his only line taken away just so it can be given to Optimus Primal? So yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and goodbye.